All right, what's up, class? Real quickly, I'm going to go over your discussion questions so that you'll be done for the test on Tuesday. I did include a PowerPoint on your module for Canvas. So down at the bottom, it tells you literally exactly what you need as far as all I did was just copy the slides. So that's not necessarily anything special. You already have those slides at this point in time. I'll show you real quick just so that everybody can find them. But here you are. So, discussion test questions, PowerPoint. All it is a PowerPoint. I think it's like 13 or 14 slides. I'm going to go over them with you real quick so that you understand what I'm asking you for your discussion type questions on this test. Okay, so let's see. Let me. Whoa, y'all didn't need my face any bigger than that. My bad. All right, get myself out of the way there and there. All right, well, you can't see my face, but it's irrelevant. You can hear me. So you need to be able to tell me the three phases of gas exchange. So just list them exactly like they are here. Your next one is going to be the major advantages between air and basically fish. So think of it that way. So I'm just going to ask you, why is it better that we breathe oxygen from the air versus a fish that breathes it from the water? There's your two answers for you there. Just list them, not hard. This is one that you should be able to get. I'm going to show you the next slide because it's your answer for that, but explains why inhalation is an active process where it requires work and exhalation is passive. And here's your reason. So we breathe out when our diaphragm relaxes. So in other words, when we let go of musculature, air goes out. So that's why it is a passive situation. But we breathe in by actually having to force the air in by moving our diaphragm, our ribs, etc. So my point is that it takes more effort to inhale than it does to exhale. So it should be really simple to understand as far as that's concerned. You have open and closed circulatory systems. Differentiate. Not a big deal there. Should be really straightforward and simple. This is the flow of blood basically inside of our heart area. This you need to know. So I'm going to ask you, how does this work in our double circulatory system? You're going to tell me superior and inferior vena cava are going to come into the right atrium. They're going to move out to the lungs via the pulmonary artery. They're going to return from the lungs into the left atrium through the pulmonary vein out the aorta. That's all you got to do. Okay, so shouldn't be end of the world, not that complicated. Just keep that at the front of your mind and you'll be just fine. Okay. And that was Miss Jenkins. You're welcome. Differentiate between diastole and systole, okay, or systole, diastole. So again, just know their definitions. All you're going to do is differentiate. I'm going to say those two words for you, and you just tell me the difference. Again, notice that one of them is basically the blood flow inside of the heart itself, inside the chambers. Systole is everything going out of those ventricles, propelling blood the rest of the way. Okay. I'm going to show you a picture of this on your test. You will have to go in there and label a few things here, primarily things like left atrium, left ventricle. Just know that the ventricles are on the bottom, the atrium's at the top, and just know that your right and left are opposites because your body would be looking at us. The only other thing that you may need to know is perhaps what the colors may mean, i.e. red is oxygenated blood and blue is unoxygenated blood. Okay, just to kind of give you some idea. No vowels on that test at all there, okay? Differentiate between SA and AV. So, of course, your SA is the electrical impulse that tells your atria to function. Your AV responds to the SA node, and so it tells your ventricles to function. So, again, remember, the SA is from brain, more or less. The AV is getting its information from the SA node. Of course, that's, again, remember why we put pacemakers on the SA node. It pretty much fires everything else off. Okay. Difference between heart attack and a stroke. Make sure that you understand those two. Differentiate. Heart attack obviously is dealing with heart and musculature there. Stroke is brain death. Okay. There are three types of blood vessels. Make sure that you can list these: arteries, veins, capillaries, and tell me about them. Arteries, know that they're very thick, smooth muscle. They can constrict. Veins, thinner walls, lower blood pressure. Capillaries, very thin walls, gas exchange. Not complicated. And I think this may be the last one. Here's your 4 types of or parts of blood: plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. List them and tell me what that means. Plasma is all the nutrients, proteins, antibodies. Red blood cells are your erythrocytes supporting movement of oxygen and carbon dioxide. White blood cells are leukocytes for fighting infection. Platelets are going to be responsible for blood clotting. Okay, that is it. So again, I've given you that already as far as on your actual modules, so you can find those exact slides. You already have them, but at least then you don't have to necessarily go back and look. Those are the only discussion questions that I will give you. So again, just be ready for that part. Test again will be Tuesday. You'll have all day to take it. I will probably extend it to an hour, but again, when you start that test, you have 60 minutes to finish it. So answer a question, can't go back kind of scenario. And look, it just is what it is. It's the only way that I know to keep you from being able to look everything up. I would say this. If you have to look everything up and you have notes in front of you, I'm not being ugly, but if you have to look everything up, you're going to get to question 27, your time's going to run out and you're going to fail. Okay, and it's just because that's why we're timing it. So you've got to at least do some studying to be able to get through the test and rock and roll from there. Okay, if not, you're not going to be able to fix it. I can't be there to help you. I can't extend the time for you, nothing like that. So keep your pace. Keep a phone in front of you and watch your time and make sure that you're not messing up. All right. If there's any questions, please reach out to me, either email or in the GroupMe. GroupMe would be far easier, and then we'll go from there. You will have a new lecture on Monday. Tuesday will be your test. Wednesday we will meet again, 10 o'clock, for our Zoom meeting as we continue ahead. And then the week after that, we are going to start working on our frogs. I do not know anything as of right now. I'm about to go see if I can meet Ms. Rita regarding possibility of you one-on-one doing dissections with me as far as your actual practical. So I'll let you know, and then we'll go from there. All right? You guys take care, stay safe, and Claire, stop cruising around the road spreading coronavirus everywhere. Okay?